Good morning, and we're live on Sunday morning with Milo. He's out having a sniff fest. I was having problems connecting to the internet, but we're good now, I think. I hope we are anyway. Just checking on my phone, make sure I'm actually connected, and it looks like I am, so we're good to go. It's a bit chilly, heavy dew, and we're expecting rain later on, so how much later on? Hopefully a lot later on, but it is coming. We've had a few lovely days, the sun's been out, it's been mighty cold, but the sun's been out, so can't complain really. Some hard frosts. It was actually frosty this morning, but it's clouded over now. We couldn't see the stars the last time I looked up when it was dark. But the stars were all out this morning at 5 AM. Apparently the skies have been that clear in parts of the country we've been able to see the northern lights. Not when I was around, I can tell you, but I've seen photos of them, so they must be right. And apparently one of the best places was in Nottingham, which is typical when I'm not there. But there you go. Milo's obsessed with sniffing these clumps of grass. I really do need to keep an eye on him because he finds some stuff in there to eat, and he looks like he's sniffing. Got to be ready to yank him away, so I don't want to get too far away from him. Oh, it's fine, we're off again. I know there's a big bag of poo around here somewhere. I don't know why somebody has such a big bag of it and then decides to leave it here for dogs to find and sniff. It's there. I kicked it and it's a great big heavy lump of it yesterday. Distract him. And some joggers. I didn't think there'd be any around on a Sunday morning at this hour. I think they'd stay at home and warm up. Not as cold as it was yesterday. My fingers were bitter. No, I know there's something there, you're not getting at it. Come on, let's get you out into the open where we can see what you're up to. Come on, good boy. Good morning to you, Alan. Hope it's nice where you are. Good boy, Milo. Come on. Keep moving. Get the blood flowing. Keep warm. don't know whether I said last week, all this dead grass, all the dead leaves and branches were all washed here from last week's storm, and apparently this field was a river. I assumed that the groundsman had swept it all or raked it all up on here, but no, he said it was all washed up. When you see some of the branches lying around, it must have had a good bit of power. So what real storms like and real hurricanes are like, I don't know. Never really witnessed one. Well, that's not quite right. I did witness one about 20 years ago when all my fence at my house blew down when we caught some hurricane. As I worked for a fencing company at the time, it was soon put back up again. Good boy. Is he going home? I thought he'd go around the big field. If he doesn't want a long walk, he doesn't have to have a long walk. He makes the decisions. That's the kind of size of branches that were blowing around in the wind or in the water. And that's quite heavy because I just tried to kick it. Big heavy lump of wood. Come on then. Go, go, go. You probably heard somebody talking the other side of the river. He's going for a bubble bath later today. And I think he's got the groomers a week tomorrow. His fur grows something rotten. We should shear him and make sheepskin rugs out of his fur. What are you doing? You're just going to stand around? You're just going to stand around, or you're going to start moving? Good boy. You know why it's come this way really, it's more sniffing. What are you doing? You have a plane taking off. Either that or they built a power station overnight. I don't think they've done that. Are you going to move? He's in his blue bib today. We both got washed in Sky's harness. Got washed, so she's back on her harness instead of robbing Milo's bibs. Although the red bib's actually Sandy's bib, but she can get out of it. She's worked out that if she goes backwards, she's like Harry Houdini. She can pull herself backwards and get out of it, and then it's all on to get her back. So that tartan harness that she's got, she can't get out of. First of all, it's tighter and it's more secure around her front legs, so she can't get out of it. Or you can certainly feel on the lead that she's pulling to get out of it, so you can take some mitigating releasing of the lead and then yank her back like playing with a fish. I'll have to get another one of those, to be honest. She's only got the one, which means you have to wash it and get it ready and dry for the next walk. Although when she goes through the water she gets it wet anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether it's a bit damp. And we're going round again, we are. No, we're not. This is going to be a very short and sweet walk this morning. It normally goes round both of the big fields. Like I say, it's not about forcing him. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. Go on, Milo. He always wants to go the short route rather than going around the edges and gets out to his depth. Doesn't seem to bother him. It bothers Sky. She likes to go around the edges. Are you going to go? Good boy, good boy. Ouch. Those thorns a bit sharp. Excuse the handle getting on the screen. Go on. You coming this way or not? Come on. Morning.
Morning.
No. Come on. We don't want to be spending days and hours saying hello. No. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on, Milo, come on. Good boy. Come on, Milo. Come on, get out of the way. He's decided he's going back the other way. I think no. Just check. I think no. Just checking he hasn't missed anything. I think we lost the connection for a second. I think we're back again, I think. Otherwise I'm talking to myself. It's a dreary time of the year with all the leaves falling to the ground. Milo does his bit watering the grass. Keep it going. Come on. Some more driftwood. Not something you expect to find so far away, but there you go. Come on, Milo. 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 Come on. Milo, come on. He's not in any rush, is he? Catching up with everybody. See who's been. Any he recognises. Won't be able to smell himself from earlier this morning. Yippee! Come on! Milo, come on! The amount of sniffing he's doing, you'd think he'd be high on oxygen. Come on, come on, Milo, get out of it. It's too much time there. That means something nasty. When he doesn't want to go somewhere, he just becomes a dead weight. Come on. People who've got better things to do than just watch you sniffing all morning. Come on. And somebody said something in the comments on one of the shorts that he could do with a visit to the groomers. This is actually his natural, that's his natural colour. It's not muck. Same on his ears, look. His ear tips are black. This is colouring. He's got like a stripe that runs across him halfway and on the tips of his ears. He's actually not dirty. We thought he was dirty when we first picked him up and thought, oh god, we need to get him groomed. And then when he came back from the groomers, he'd still got it. Come on, come away from that. He'd still got that colouring. So we wronged someone. At least we didn't wrong her to her face or behind her back. A lot of other dogs, so that was to be expected. And they probably haven't been scrubbed that many times. Come on, Milo, come on, we'll be all day. You wanted to go home? Well, I thought you did. This is Shadow and Carla's favourite watering spot. We used to come down here and trying to get them out was torture. And it was about 3 foot deep. And Shadow had come down this little bank here and he was just sipping. And then he decided to take one step too many. And he got washed under that branch there, and that's when I had to climb into the water and fish him out, and he actually got caught in that branch further on. So although to pick him up and put him back on the bank, and all he did was so, as I've said before, he just shook himself and carried on like nothing had happened. And I was the one that was drenched. Here's the dog that we met. We haven't got very far. We spend too much time. We spend too much time sniffing.
Yes. Now there you are. Now, is that okay now? Are you happy now?
Come on. He might actually move now. Come on. Good boy. Apparently we lost connection twice, but we've come back, Milo. Aren't we lucky? The world can take a sigh of relief. And we've got a jogger. Excuse me. There you jump. Come on, Milo. You need to keep moving. Get home and have some toast. Put a couple of sausages on. I had a cold sausage this morning that she enjoyed. Had it in his mouth, but not for long. We've stopped actually giving them dental sticks. They don't seem to do much good for their teeth. And we've found that the rope toys seem to keep the teeth cleaner than the dentist sticks used to do. When you look at their teeth and pull the gums back, the teeth are absolutely spotless, and the only thing they all do is seem to eat and chomp on the rope toys, so they must be acting as toothbrushes. And when you saw the dental bills that we had for the other dogs, they were horrendous, so a few rope toys is money well spent. It's not only horrendous for the bills, but horrendous for the dogs. And poor old Carla lost nearly all her teeth. And then Wally, soon after he'd had some dental work, mysteriously developed his mouth cancer, which wasn't attributed to it, so we're told. But who's to really know? He's going a strange route to go home anyway. I've not been this little route with them before. Come on, Milo. Come on. That rumbling sound is the ratchet on the lead, expanding and contracting every time he stops and then pulls away again. So sorry about that. It's short of walking in silence, there's not much I can do about it. He's happy anyway. Sometimes he likes a long walk, sometimes he likes a short walk. Because all his tiddles, that's all we care about. If he does any twos, that's a bonus. So he's going for his bubble bath later. So his paws will be cleaned a bit. They'll probably get cleaned in the rain this afternoon, or dirty again. We'll see. The rain is due in at 2 o'clock, according to the sources on the internet, such as Google, Siri and Alexa. You can see toddling too this time. Are we going right or are we going left? He hasn't decided. He's going right. Is he? Or is he going left? He's following the trail. Just the question of what trail he's actually following. Probably his own. He's never actually been in these bushes, which is where Wally always used to want to go. Oh, he's going in. A load of kids in there yesterday. Are we going? Oh, we are. Yeah. Knows what will be lying around, drink cans, broken bottles. Yep, there's broken glass everywhere, so we're not staying here. Go on, there you go. Don't want any paws bleeding. Come on, get away from this place. Come on, we'll go this way. Come on. Come on. I'll lead the way for a change. Come on. This is going to be the longest 30-second walk there's ever been. I reckon you could do the walk we've done in about 10 minutes. And I think we've been about half an hour or more. Now this little fella decides where he wants to go. Come on. There's the message post. The tidy towns have been trimming the pathways, stopping the grass from encroaching onto the path, making it narrower and narrower. There's not many people around either. There's usually plenty more people across the way in the kids' play area. They don't seem to mind the weather. The car park's empty. There are actually people in it. There was somebody in it the other night when it was shut. Lord knows how they got in there with a little child. Once autumn arrives, it starts closing at 6 in the evening. At the peak of summer, it's open till 10 in the evening. Poor old fellow has to come and lock it up and shut and open it. He's in at all hours. Come on.